What's up guys, this is Massey. Welcome to another video. In this video I want to talk about arithmetic series. We already had arithmetic sequence, and in this video I want to talk about arithmetic series and I'll give you some examples. So what is a series? So when we are talking about series, what are we talking about? It is the sum of the terms of a sequence. So when we are talking about series, is the sum of the terms of the sequence. Now, what is arithmetic series? This is a sum of the terms of an arithmetic sequence. So whenever we have arithmetic sequence and we add all these terms, then we are dealing with an arithmetic series. So if you have partial sum, it means that we just have sum of the first n terms of the sequence. It means that we don't include all the terms, we just include some of the terms. So let's deal with arithmetic sequence here. You remember in arithmetic sequence the first term was called a or t1 and the common difference was d. So the first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term a plus 2d, and so on. So the sum of the first n terms for the arithmetic series is going to be Sn. It is shown by Sn, means sum or series of n terms, a plus d plus a plus 2d, and all the way to the Tn, which is a plus n minus 1 times d. So when you add them all, you get to this equation, n times, in brackets, 2a plus n minus 1 times d divided by 2. Or there is another formula, the first term plus the last term times n divided by 2. Or n divided by 2, which is basically common with both equations, times tn plus t1. So that's going to provide you the sum of the n terms. Let's see some examples now. So as the first example, let's deal with this question. It says determine the sum of this series. So we have 31, 35, 39, and all the way to 403. So the first term is 31, the last term is 403. Let's see if this one is an arithmetic sequence. So we have 35 minus 31, or 39 minus 35. That's going to be equal to 4. So the common difference is 4. Tn is 403. And T1, which is equivalent to A, is 31. So if we use the formula, the general term for arithmetic sequence, which is A plus n minus 1 times d, we can say 403 31 plus n minus 1 times 4. So 403 31 plus 4n minus 4. That's going to be like that. So when you calculate it, 403 minus 31 plus 4, it is going to be 376 equals to 4n. So n will be 376 divided by 4. That's going to be 94. So we have 94 terms. So we need to find Sn. In this case, S94. The formula is n times T1 plus Tn divided by 2. So 94 times 31 plus 403 divided by 2. So that's going to be 20,398. Let's use the other formula as well. You don't need to do that, but just want to show you that's going to give you the same answer. Actually, it is 2. So 94 times 2 times 31 plus n minus 1 is 93 times d, which is 4, divided by 2. that is gonna give me also 20,398. So that's gonna be the 94 terms, the first 94 terms. Let's see another example. Next example, it says calculate the sum of the first 10 terms of the following arithmetic series. So A is 14, 18, 22, and so on. So again, we are dealing with an arithmetic series. So 18 minus 14 or 22 minus 18 is 4. We don't need to check all the numbers because this one is already saying that we are dealing with an arithmetic series. So T1 or A is 14, N is 10 because it says the first 10 terms. So S10 is going to be N times, we don't know the 10th term, so we have to use the first equation, 2A plus N minus 1 times D divided by 2. Or we can use the general term to find out the 10th term. It's totally up to you. I use the first formula. 2A is going to be 14 plus N minus 1, that's 9 times 4 divided by 2. That's 28 plus 36. 320. So that's going to be 320. Let's check it. 14 plus 18 plus 22 plus 26, 30, 34, 38, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now if you use the calculator, 14 plus 18 plus 22 plus 26 times 30, 34, 38, 42, 46, 50. That's going to be 320. 320. This is the sum of the first 10 terms. Let's see another example. (17, 22, 27, and so on. We need to find out the sum of the 10 terms. So N is 10, A is 17, D is 22 minus 17, which is 5. So we can use this formula. So N is 10, 2 times A, N minus 1 is 9, D is 5. So 5, 34 plus 45, 79. So that's going to be 380, 395. Or you can use the second method. You need to find the final term, the 10th term. So T10 is going to be the first term, 17, plus 10 minus 1, 9 times D, which is 5. So 17 plus 45, it is going to be 62. So S10 will be 10 times 17 plus 62 divided by 2. That's gonna also give me 395. So you get the same answer. Let's look at the next example. $40, 31, 22, and so on. So if you look at here, 31 minus 40 is negative 9. 22 minus 31 is going to be negative 9 as well. So D is negative 9. So the first term is 40. So A is 40, N is 10 again. So we have S 10. 10 times 2 times A plus N minus 1, 9 times D, which is negative 9, divided by 2. So that's going to be 10 times 80 minus 81 divided by 2. 2 times 40 is 80. 9 times negative 9 is negative 81. So 10 times negative 1 divided by 2. So that's going to be negative 5. Let's check that. 40, 31, 22. 22 minus 9 is going to be 13. Minus 9 is going to be 4. Minus 9 is going to be negative 5. Minus 9 is going to be negative 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's check that. 40 plus 31 plus 22 plus 13 plus 4 minus 5 minus 14 minus 22 minus 32 minus 1. That's going to be equal to negative 5. Exactly what we got over there. Let's see another example. Calculate the first 25 terms. So I'm gonna have negative 17, negative 11, 5, negative 5, 1, so on. So D is 6. N is 25 because we need to find out calculate the first 25 terms of this arithmetic series. A is negative 70. So S 25 equals to 25 times 2 times negative 17 plus N minus 1 times D divided by 2. That's going to be negative 34. 24 times 6 divided by 2. That's going to be 1375. Let's do another example. I'm gonna have 1, 10, 19, 28, and so on. D is 9, N is 25, A is 1. So S25 is going to be 25 times 2 times A plus 25 minus 1 times 9 divided by 2. So we have S25, 25 times 218 divided by 2. It's going to be 2725 is going to be S25. Next example, negative 1 over 2, negative 1 over 4, 0, 1 over 4, 1 over 2, 3 over 4, 1, and so on. N is 25 because we need to find out the sum of the first 25 terms. D is 1 over 4. A is negative 1 over 2. So T25 is N 2 times A plus N minus 1, 24, 1 over 4, divided by 2. So that's going to be 25, 1 over 2 plus 24 over 4 is 6, 25. 6 plus 1 over 2 is going to be 6.5, or 13 over 2 over 2. So that will be 81.25. That's actually S25. I forgot to write S there because S represents some of these terms. Let's do one more. $18, 12, 6. So in this case again, N is 25, D is negative 6 because it's going down. 12 minus 18 is negative 6, 6 minus 12 is negative 6. A is 18. So S25 will be N25 times 2 times A plus N minus 1, 24 times D divided by 2. The sum is going to be negative 1350, as you see it now in here. The sum of the first 25 terms is negative 1350. So that's how we find out the arithmetic series, the sum of n terms. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any question, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching and have a great day.